Welcome to our channel. Today, we're bringing you the top 10 books to get you rich. Before we continue, please press the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to receive regular updates whenever we upload a video. The path to wealth necessitates the use of specific instruments. Unfortunately, many individuals underestimate the importance of books in developing your mind, heart, and knowledge to achieve success and prosperity. As a result, some time has been spent looking over some fantastic publications that will help you get started on your financial path in the correct way. Number 10 is The Millionaire Next Door. This classic, written by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko, first released in 1996, provides in-depth information on how America's billionaires became wealthy in 7 essential phases based on the author's findings. The easy and clever approach of spending less than you make was one of the high points highlighted. As a result, you may prevent impulse purchases and diversify your finances by doing so. Authors Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko identify most people as underaccumulators of wealth, UAW, who have a low net worth compared to their income based on their study in the U.S. families with a net that actually worth $1 million or more. They also give suggestions, such as taking short trips, to assist people in increasing their net worth relative to their income. The best quote, owning a large quantity of significant assets gives people who we describe as rich far more joy than living a high-consumption lifestyle. Number 9 is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In 1997, the first version of the book was released. First and foremost, the long-term wealthy develop their asset column. The revenue created by the asset column is then used to purchase their pleasures. Luxuries are purchased by the poor and middle classes with their labor, blood, and children's inheritance. Robert T. Kiyosaki's book is still a surprise now and in the future. Kiyosaki was able to bring the differentiating features or habits of his father, a highly educated but impoverished man, and his other father, who was a dropout but became a self-made multimillionaire, to life in his book. The focus is also what we know as the different quadrants of society, various classes of people, and how you may move up to the investor quadrant, which will make you extremely wealthy. Furthermore, while working for a stable salary might get you started, purchasing real estate or starting a business is the best use of your time and money. Better still, follow the footsteps of Kiyosaki and publish a best-selling book. A person's aptitude or skill to transform earned money into passive income and portfolio income is the key to financial independence and tremendous riches, says the best quotation. Number 8, How Rich People Think by Steve Siebold. The article was first published in 2013. Anyone may become a millionaire. The key is in the degree of thinking that creates it, not the money mechanics. I conducted interviews with wealthy individuals because I aspired to be wealthy. How Rich People Think by Steve Siebold spent 30 years interviewing 1,000 millionaires and billionaires to see what set them apart from the rest of us. Siebold provides clear action steps for ambitious individuals to develop their own riches in the book. Number 7 is Think and Grow Rich. The first edition of this book was released in 1937. Mastering your finances is more about attitude and breaking through psychological obstacles than anything else. In the end, you can think your way to success. Riches begins with a single idea. Only the individual whose mind the concept is set into motion limits the amount. Author and former assistant to President Franklin D. Roosevelt interviewed over 500 successful people to find the keys to good fortune during the Great Depression. This famous and best-selling book explains how to begin preparing by determining your goal and desire for how much money you want to make. It all begins with the power of your thoughts, followed by actions. Beginning with steel magnate Andrew Carnegie, novelist Napoleon Hill interviewed a series of millionaires and benefactors in the 1930s. The outcome was a perennially best-selling self-help book that promotes the idea that greed is wonderful as long as you're ready to share your fortune. The best statement is, if you have a strong need for money to the point of obsession, you will have little trouble convincing yourself that you will get it. So the goal is to have a strong desire for money and to convince yourself that you will be able to obtain it. Number 6 is Secret of the Millionaire Mind. T.S. Eliot, an author and multimillionaire, claims that if you're poor, you are actually thinking like a poor person. If you're rich, you think like a rich person, according to Harv Eker. To make matters worse, impoverished individuals effectively train their children to be poor by instilling a mentality that prevents them from accumulating wealth. But don't be concerned. You can be a mogul if you start thinking like one. The great majority of individuals do not have the internal ability to generate and hold big sums of money, as well as the additional problems that come with more money and success, says the best quotation. Number 5 is The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. Originally released in 1926, you won't get rich overnight, but you will get rich if you pay yourself first, invest that money, and think long term. I discovered the path to prosperity when I chose to keep a portion of whatever I earn, and you will as well. George S. Clason wrote this book, revealing the ideas and secrets that will lead you to personal riches. The Richest Man in Babylon offers the answers to financial issues that will take you to riches as one of the most inspirational books on the subject of frugality, financial planning, and personal wealth. This book is a bestseller because it teaches you how to keep your money, make more money by investing, and constantly find a way to offer value. Since the 1920s, investors have been encouraged by George S. Clason's faux biblical fables about gaining money. The Richest Man in Babylon, like most subsequent personal finance books, promotes saving over spending. In addition, however, the book emphasizes the importance of charitable giving as long as you don't let people to whom you donate become reliant on your contributions. Budget thy costs so that thou mayest have money to pay for thy necessities, to pay for thy pleasures, and fulfill thy worthy wants without spending more than 9/10 of thy earnings, says the best quotation. Number 4, The Science of Getting Rich, a Thrifty Book. Wallace Waddle provides a philosophical foundation for generating personal wealth via positive thinking. The book explains how you may build riches by training your mind to attract money. If you feel that money is evil, for example, you will not be prosperous. This 1910 book supplied the intellectual basis for thousands of personal wealth-building seminars, even though it includes nothing that even remotely resembles science. According to the author Wallace Waddle, the potential to accumulate money is exactly proportional to how you think about it. In other words, you'll never be prosperous if you believe money is the source of all evil. No man can climb to his highest possible height in skill or soul growth unless he has lots of money, says one of the best quotes. Number 3 is The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. In 2003, the first edition of this book was released. You don't need a budget, a lot of money, or even a lot of determination to amass a fortune. All you have to do is set your finances on autopilot. The only way to achieve long-term financial change that will help you accumulate genuine wealth is to automate your financial plan. David Bach's book, The Automatic Millionaire, demonstrates that you can grow rich without a budget if you have a well-thought-out plan. The Automatic Millionaire contains timeless concepts such as phone numbers, websites, and everything else you need to begin your journey to wealth in under an hour. Number 2 is Screw It, Let's Do It, Lessons in Life. Richard Branson, a seasoned entrepreneur and millionaire, wrote a book that explains how he got successful and how you can. His book is based on his personal experiences and key teachings that have impacted him and will undoubtedly influence you to become wealthy. Number 1 is The Millionaire Fast Lane. The Millionaire Fast Lane teaches you how to tell the difference between what you can and can't do. There are 2 roads to riches and financial security, the slow lane road and the fast lane road. The slow lane road includes rejecting common counsel and opting for the unorthodox path to prosperity and financial stability. According to the author M.J. Demarco, working hard, saving 10%, retiring at 65 is a chumps game because 1. Financial markets are just too unpredictable, and 2. You'll be in a wheelchair by the time you have enough to retire. So instead, a better plan is to take advantage of the financial market's volatility to get wealthy and enjoy it now, swiftly. The best statement is, show me a 22-year-old who made a fortune through mutual funds. Show me the man who made millions in 3 years by investing wisely in his 401k. Show me the 20-something who made a fortune by clipping coupons. What happened to those people? They aren't real. So there you have it, 11 books that will help you determine your route to financial success. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below which part you liked the most, or click on the thumbs up button if you like the video.